Crystal, my clock says it's 4 o'clock. Do we have enough to start, I think?
Yes, we are good to go.
Okay. Then welcome, everybody. This is the March 6th meeting of the Baltimore County Planning Board. It's now called to order. I'm Scott Holupka, Chair. We will now start the meeting with a roll call to account for the members of the board present. When you hear your name, please say aye. Remember to turn your microphone on. Mr. Array.
Aye.
Mr. Brady.
Aye.
Ms. Brophy.
Aye.
Mr. Duval.
Aye.
Ms. German.
Aye.
Mr. Heckman. Mr. Heinl.
Aye.
Mr. Hinton.
Aye.
Mr. Johnson.
Aye.
Ms. Munezes.
Aye.
Ms. Pinero. Mr. Schulman.
Aye.
Mr. Tennant. Okay, will you now all please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
Indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Are there any changes to the tentative agenda as published?
No changes to the agenda.
Thank you. In the February 27th email, you received draft minutes from the February 20th meeting. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the draft minutes? Are there any corrections or additions to the meeting minutes? If not, I will entertain a motion to accept the minutes as circulated.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. This evening, we have the opportunity to discuss and vote on the board's final recommendations regarding the fiscal year 2026 capital budget and FY 2027 to FY 2031 capital program. I will now hand things over to Vice Chair Emily Brophy, who has been chairing the CIP committee.
Thank you, Mr. Holupka. So just to recap for everyone, the Planning Board Capital Improvement Program process for fiscal year 2026 to fiscal year 2031 began on October 17th, 2024 with the citizen input meeting held before the Planning Board. The board heard from citizens verbally and in writing who expressed their concerns relating to capital improvements for their communities. County Executive Kathy Klossmeyer made a presentation to the Planning Board on January 16th, 2025. In her remarks, County Executive Klossmeyer noted that the budget process is more transparent and open with the continuation of the town hall meetings in every council district and the open budget platform. The Planning Board Committee on the Capital Budget and Program held a series of meetings in January and February of 2025, during which representatives from the Baltimore County agencies presented their capital budget requests. The Department of Planning presented the staff CIP recommendations to the committee on February 20th, 2025. After much discussion, the CIP committee accepted the staff recommendations for the fiscal year 2026 capital budget and 5-year program and suggested one overall recommendation to be included in the board's transmittal letter to the Director of the Office of Budget and Finance. The transmittal letter was sent to the board on February 28th, 2025. Tonight, we have the opportunity to further discuss the capital budget and 5-year program and the presented transmittal letter. The transmittal letter includes the following overall recommendation, and we had this discussion at the last meeting. The Planning Board's recommended capital budget and program reflects the agency's priorities. The Planning Board also heard from a number of departments regarding significant backlogs in capital projects, such as road repairs and repaving, as well as deferred maintenance or replacement of infrastructure within county buildings, including schools, libraries, and community college campuses. The planning board suggests that these deferred capital needs be considered in future capital allocations, including investing more capital funds in the county's older communities before building new facilities elsewhere. Board members, as you've received the letter and saw this in the transmittal letter, does anyone have any additional questions, comments, or concerns with this? And I will open the floor. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. I see none, but unmute yourself if I missed it. Okay. If there is no further discussion, I would like to offer the following motion.
All right. I will make the
Go ahead,
motion.
Scott, please.
Be it moved that the Baltimore County Planning Board approve the FY 2026 capital budget and FY 2027-2031 capital program and accompanying transmittal letter as recommended by the Capital Budget and Program Subcommittee for transmittal to the Director of the Office of Budget and Finance.
Thank you, Scott. Is there a second?
Second.
Perfect. I will now do a roll call. When I say your name, please say yes or no. Mr. Array,
Yes.
Mr. Brady,
Yes.
Mr. Duval,
Yes.
Miss German,
Yes.
Also, to that point, you can say, yeah, you can say what you want, but to even like compare, like, okay,
somebody,
Derek, mute yourself.
I think he's good now. Sorry about that. Mr. Hafer, Mr. Heckman, Mr. Heinel,
Yay.
Mr. Hinton,
Yes.
Mr. Halupka,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
Miss Munezes,
yes.
Miss Panera, Mr. Schulman,
Yes.
Mr. Tennant.
Yes.
Thank you. That's the conclusion of the CIP, and I will let Mr. Halupka take it over.
All right. So this is the conclusion of our agenda for tonight. Unless anyone has any other topics or issues they want to bring up. Not hearing anything, do I have a motion to adjourn the board meeting?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
Second.
all those approve, say aye.
Aye.
We will see you all in 2 weeks. Crystal, is that likely to be an in-person or another virtual?
Most likely we should be able to cancel that meeting. We can probably give you an update this next coming week, but most likely it will be canceled.
Okay. Well, then I will see you all at some point in the not too distant future. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.